Yo, yearly tail tutorial because I'm making a tail for my friend right now, and he wants a cat tail, so I guess it's a cat tail tutorial. So enjoy. First, what you're gonna want to do is draw out the markings. So I'm gonna do that right now. When you've done that, then you're gonna have to like color code it all. So obviously you might just have a one color tail, might be two. So I'm just gonna write the colours and the fur direction too. Remember the fur direction, that's important. Now, ignore the fact that the writing's like half upside down. It doesn't matter about that because you're gonna cut out the pieces either way. Also, what I like to do, this is just a preference, but it makes it a lot easier. I like to write numbers, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, like all the pieces, and also where they are on the tail, so that it's just easier, like, not to get mixed up between which goes where, you know. Also, remember you're gonna have to cut out 2 pieces for each, but you're gonna have to flip it. So basically, like, if you're cutting out this, yeah, you can trace it on the fur that way, but then after you're gonna have to flip it and then like transfer the fur direction on and then do it that way. Obviously add seam allowance too. These are just some random tips. So that should be how it looks. This is just the kind of the start of it. Then what I like to do, this isn't necessary, but I like to put them in groups of colours so that it just makes it easier, you know, to know where they're meant to go. Then what I'm going to do, go past all the fursuits and stuff. We're going to get the fur out that we're going to need, right? So we've got a whole like metre of fur out there, right? So that's going to be that colour. Then we're going to get that colour and that colour, but we're going to put them separately so that we don't get them mixed up. Don't know why this is so scraggly, but you know, we don't judge. Also, just something to note, if you're going to use dark coloured furs such as dark brown or black even, I'd recommend getting like a paint pen because those work pretty well, and white chalk generally it does rub off quite fast and it's just not that easy to work with. So I would recommend a pen so that it's just more accurate. Then mark down what fur direction it is on the fur, and then we're going to put down the pieces, draw around them, and then flip it over for the next part because there's 2 parts to a tail, obviously. So let me just do that real quick. Just a tip, you don't have to add seam allowance on tails unless it needs to be a specific size, but usually there's not really much difference anyway. Come back for part 2 because there is too much in a tail to explain thoroughly. See you there, guys.